welcome to the Above the Rest podcast, a podcast all about the 10th Force Support Squadron at the Air Force Academy. I'm your host, Taylor Burnfield, and for this episode, I interviewed Shane Fanning from the golf course. He spoke to me about all the exciting events the golf course has coming up this spring and summer, including their new golf magazine. Thank you for listening and hope you enjoy the show. So thank you, Shane, for coming up to the studio today.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Taylor.
And you are with the golf course.
Yes. Yep.
And how long have you been with them?
I've been there for 4 years now. I am the assistant golf professional over there at the golf course. I started there doing some internships and just stayed on after I was done with school. And it's a really great place to be.
And how did you get involved in the golf industry?
Yeah. So just growing up, I'd worked at different country clubs kind of in my area, just being like a cart cleaner and working in the bag room and stuff like that. And really just kind of fell in love with, the industry and got really interested in it. And then I found at UCCS, they have the professional golf management program there. So decided that was the route that I wanted to go as far as college and kind of what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
so,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And so kind of what is your day-to-day role at the golf course?
Yeah. So when we're in season, typically from, March through October, it's a lot of events and tournaments. So we do upwards of 6 tournaments a week, probably from May through September, depending on the week, between our outside events that we have, as well as our club tournaments that we host at the golf course for our customer base there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And your season begins in March, is that correct?
Yeah. So we're open year round, but usually it's obviously a very seasonal sort of facility. Mm-hmm. So usually around beginning of March, towards the middle of March is usually when the weather really starts to turn and be a little bit more consistent. Mm-hmm. So that's usually when we start picking up busy-wise, and daylight's getting a little bit longer. Things of that sort. Yeah.
So any exciting events you guys have coming up soon, or anything going on right now in February?
So in February, this is not through, I guess, the golf side, but more of our catering side, we do have a Valentine's dinner that is coming up. It's going to be a bourbon and wine tasting with a plated dinner and everything as well. We may have a few spots still available. So,
you all have something called the AGF Pass Cycle starting March 1st. Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's our yearly annual pass that you can get. So what it includes is it covers all of your greens fees from March 1st through the end of February. So if you're somebody that likes to walk and play a lot of golf, then it's a really, really great deal. So all the benefits that are included in that, you get discounted rates on the banquet rooms if you want to hold an event. So if you're getting a promotion or retiring or things of that sort, you get discounted rates in there, and you get to book 8 days in advance, which is a really big advantage, especially in the summertime when we're really busy. The only people that are in front of that are active duty. They get 9 days, and then everybody else that's eligible to play out there gets 7. So if you're somebody that likes to play in the morning, it's definitely a really big benefit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are cadets able to play at the golf course?
Absolutely, yeah. So they're more than welcome to come out and play whenever they would like, as long as we have spots available. They can buy memberships at our cheapest rate. All of our AGF passes go by pay grade, so they're on the lowest end. So they get the most cheap version of that as far as pricing goes. And then we also offer a senior cadet membership in March. So March 1st until the day of graduation. They can buy a membership for $200. It covers all their greens fees, carts, range balls, and all that stuff is separate. But it's a really great deal for the last couple months as the weather's starting to get a little bit better before they leave.
Are people able to bring guests with them to the golf course?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially as if you have an AGF pass, you get a discounted rate of $80, and that includes cart, which is really great if you're bringing on civilian guests, because if they're riding, it's $110 for them. So it's definitely a good deal to be able to bring out some of your guests that aren't eligible to be able to play out there on their own. And then as far as guests who are military, they're more than welcome to come play as well. All of our rates, as well as our memberships, as I'd mentioned, are all kind of based off the pay grade system. Mm-hmm. So depending on where you fall in that, your rate is decided on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And people can find that information on the website?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We also have flyers in the golf shop. And yeah.
Okay, awesome. And with summer coming up, I know you guys have a lot of events in the summer. I've always heard about something called Demo Day.
Yeah. Yeah, so Demo Day is always the first Saturday in June. And that day we usually close off the driving range from about 9 to 3. And we have between 8 and 10 vendors come out, different golf club companies, and they come out and do fittings on the driving range. So it's a really good place to, try out all the new stuff that just came out for this year, and be able to get some new clubs for your bag. And we usually have a bunch of music playing. We have an outdoor grill, and then all of our staff will be down there on the range, filling out order forms and taking payment and everything. But it's usually a really fun day, even just to come hang out, even if you don't plan on getting anything. But just being able to see all the new products, chat with all the different vendors, it's usually a really good time.
Because you all have the gift shop down there, right?
Yeah, the pro shop?
Yep.
Yeah. So through there we can also do orders if you wanted to order clubs, and we also have a variety of different merchandise that you can purchase: shirts, jackets, hats, ball markers, all the stuff.
Awesome. And I know you guys also have Music on the Lawn coming up this summer.
Yeah, so we have 4 different bookings so far. The first one is going to be June 26th. So we have a variety of different bands that come out that are local to here in the Denver area. So Wirewood Station is one that we always get, and 92K, which is like a 90s, 2000s cover band. So it's a really good time. We do, we'll have a bar outside. All the seating is kind of, the stage is usually down by the driving range, and then the seating kind of goes up over the putting green. And we'll have different catering services and everything as well.
Okay.
This year we're doing it through the golf course, so our staff will be handling all the food and everything. But
Yeah.
it's a really good way to just come out and meet people, hang out, listen to some music, have some drinks, eat some food, all that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you all also have any special leagues or tournaments during the summer?
Yeah. So one that's specifically for employees of the academy is the Intramural Golf League. So we have teams from, the golf course, security forces, outdoor rec, things of that sort. We do a weekly matches every week starting in the beginning of June. It's 2-person scramble match play, and you play against everybody in your division at least once or twice. So it's a good way to get out and really just network, meet people that you're working around, and all that, and just play for the duration of the summer. So, yeah.
And I know you guys, I love to go to lunch at the grill down there at the golf course, and that's open year-round.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, they have a lot of great different food options there. A lot of it more geared towards golf course food, typical, burger, fries, salad, different kind of wraps and stuff like that. So, it's a really good spot to go eat.
And I know the tavern is usually open in the summer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, we usually have that open in the afternoons starting around 12. And that's open as weather permits. Usually it'll close down if we have really bad weather or not a lot of play. But we have a good balcony area out there. We have actually like a flock of hummingbirds that come in every year. So they come in towards the beginning of May, and they usually stay until like late August, early September. So we have a bunch of hummingbird feeders out there on the balcony, and they're just zipping around everywhere. So it's really cool to go sit out and watch them.
Yeah, it's gorgeous out there in the summer. I love sitting out there in the summer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a good spot.
And if anyone is interested in playing in any tournaments, are they able to sign up for that through the golf course?
Yeah, so all of our sign-ups are online through our app in the App Store. So our app is called Eisenhower Golf Course. On there, we're able to send out push notifications to everybody that has downloaded the app. So over the winter time, it's especially good because then we send out, we're open, we're not open, driving range is open, but the courses aren't, things to that effect. And we also send out a lot of just information for upcoming events, like Music on the Lawn or sign-ups for this tournament or junior camps is all sent out through that. You can book out tee times through the app, as well as get access to our tournament trail, which is on there as well. So it'll just be a link on the home screen, and it'll just take us to your whole calendar of all of our events that we have that year.
Very cool.
You can go look through all the different splash pages, different information for events, eligibility, price, and all that sort of stuff. We host 2 week-long junior camps in June, so on the first week and the last week of the month. They go Monday through Friday, and we have a lot of PGA coaches out there that come out between all of us and some of our independent contracting instructors that we have out there. So we have a really great coaching staff. We do a beginner class and an intermediate class. So beginner usually goes from 9 to 10:30, and then intermediate from 11 to 12:30. So we go over just kind of fundamentals throughout the week, and then on the Friday we usually do kind of a fun day. So we'll do like a big putt-putt course, a par 3 course on the driving range, and but just a bunch of games and having a good time. So
and people can register for that through the website?
Yeah. So that'll be on our tournament trail as well. So
Okay.
that same way that you look in any tournaments or anything, that's where all the signups will be. For junior camps, that'll open April 15th for that. The rest of our tournaments, they open March 1st.
And so if people want to find out more information about the golf course, can they find you on social media?
Yeah.
And the website?
Yeah, so our main avenues would be our app, the website, and then the new golf magazine that's going to be coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have pretty much everything that I've talked about today, all like really specific details will be coming out in that, hopefully here by the end of the month.
Okay, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, should be awesome. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
Well, thank you so much, Shane, for sharing some information with us about the golf course.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you for having me on today.
Thank you again for listening, and be sure to stay up to date on everything happening at the Support Squadron on our website, USAFAsupport.com, and our various social media profiles on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.